Hello everyone, in this tutorial I'll show you step by step how to create a professional WordPress website for your poop scooping business. We'll cover everything from selecting hosting, purchasing domain, installing WordPress and setting up your site using Sweep&Go plugins and themes. By the end of this video, you will have a clean, fully functional and professional website ready to launch. So before we start, here's what you need: a hosting plane, domain name, WordPress installation, the Sweep&Go core plugin, the Sweep&Go client onboarding plugin, and a WordPress theme from Sweep&Go. So this is one of the themes that we have, and we will use this one for this tutorial. Alright, so let's get started. In this tutorial, I'll be using Namecheap for hosting, but feel free to use any provider you like. So far, many of our users have had great experience with GoDaddy and Hostinger as well. So let's go here to hosting, shared hosting. Here you will see several plans. For most poop scooping businesses, the Stellar plan is fine. But if you want to be on a safe side with automatic backups, then you can select this Stellar Plus plan. So in case something goes wrong, you can always have a recent backups right there. So let's click here on Get Started. Next, we'll have to select a domain name. You can use your actual business name or something simple and memorable. For this tutorial, I'll use the one of our Sweep&Go WordPress themes as the domain. So I'll type here poop free theme. And we will have these TLDs that you can select, but .com should be fine and it's the most recommended. So let's click here on Connect Hosting. If this is fine, we can add to cart like this. And after that, you can change here the years for the domain or to enable auto renewal like this. And if this is fine, we can just click here on confirm order, and on this page just finalize the payment and you will receive all these details on your email. So if you're done with that, let's go on to the next step. Okay, so since we are logged in here and we have our domain and hosting, now we have to go to the hosting list here. And you will have your hosting here, and we need to log into our cPanel to install a WordPress and set up everything before we go with the theme. So let's click here on Go to cPanel. You'll be auto redirected to the cPanel. Okay, and first things first, we need to install SSL. It might take a few minutes to finalize the SSL installation, and SSL keeps your site secure and shows that a little padlock icon next to your domain. So you can see here, it's not visible right now, which help build trust with visitors and hackers cannot steal their data. So let's click here on Namecheap SSL and you will see the screen like this. So we have to sign in with our Namecheap account by clicking here. Okay, so since we are logged in, we can install our SSL by clicking here on install. Just click on install. And since this is installed, SSL has been installed successfully, we have to see this status active, and you can turn this HTTPS redirect on if it's not already turned on. So after this step, we can go back to cPanel to install our WordPress. We can go from here from this Softaculous apps installer, or just click here on WordPress, but let me show you this way. So we'll click here on install for WordPress. Here we have to fill out some information. For the protocol, select HTTPS always. You can use HTTPS with 3W. But I will use without, so poopfreetheme.online, that's fine. We can change this here to be poop free theme. I'll leave this site description. You can change admin name, password here, and admin URL. It will mostly use the default admin email, admin at your domain name here, so you can change that so you can always have access, and just copy and paste your password to a notepad so you can log in later without losing login information. So we have here selected plugins. So these are all default plugins from this hosting provider, and we don't need them, so we'll just unselect. So just click here on install, and let's wait for the WordPress to install our WordPress website so we can move on another step. Okay, everything is done. So we can here see something. So this is our admin URL. So if you click here on this link, you'll be auto login on your WordPress dashboard. So if you are first time seeing a WordPress, no worries, I'll explain you a bit here. So we have posts, media, pages, plugins, tools, and these settings. So we'll start from posts here. So we have this hello world dummy post. We will delete that because we don't need that right now, and we want a fresh installation for our team, so we don't need these dummy pages. And there's one more thing that we need to change. We need to change these permalinks. So we don't want our URL to be like this. So you can see this sample. We want a simple post. So it's going to use sample post. It's going to use a post name as URL. So just click on post name, click here on save changes, and we are done. So the next step is to go on our store and purchase our plugins and themes. Okay, so we are on our store. So we will purchase these 3 items. So Sweep&Go core, client onboarding, and I'll use Poop free theme for this tutorial. So let's click here on buy now. These plugins are free, so let's just click on a place order. And once we are done, we will get all the information on the email. So let's repeat the same for the client onboarding plugin. It's waiting. Yep, it's done. So let's purchase this theme. So it's $2.99 plus taxes. So let's click on place order, and let's check our email. You will receive email like this. So first we have this Sweep&Go core. So to download the plugin, just click here on this link and save this as zip on your local machine. So once you're done, we will copy this license and we will go back to the WordPress dashboard. Let's go here to add plugin, upload plugin, and choose that zip file from your local machine. Okay, so I selected. I will click here on install now, and we have to wait. Okay, so the plugin has been uploaded. Now we can click here on activate, and we can see interesting issue here, an interesting error. So it says that our plugin requires 8.2.0 PHP version. So I can show you how to resolve this issue on this Namecheap hosting. So we'll go back here to this cPanel, and we can see this select PHP version. So we'll click on that, and let's wait for everything to load. Okay, yeah, and we can see that current PHP version is 8.1. So we'll change that to 8.2 and click on apply. So once this loader is gone, that means that all these changes are saved and our hosting is on the PHP version 8.2. So we'll go back to the dashboard. So I'll just remove this part of URL to go to the WP admin. We'll go back to the plugins, installed plugins, and we can see this Sweep&Go core plugin. So we'll just click on activate, and this time everything works fine. We can just simply remove these default plugins because we don't need them. We'll go to the Sweep&Go core settings, and then go here to licenses and paste the license you got on your email, and just click here on save. Once this is done, we have to go back to our email, find email for the client onboarding, and repeat the process. So we'll copy the license, we'll go here to add-ons, we will find client onboarding, click here on install, paste the license like this, and click on install. So now we have to wait for the plugin to be installed, and after that we can just simply activate the plugin from this view by clicking here activate. Okay, so now we'll do the same for the theme. Okay, I will copy the license like this, we'll go to the themes now, and you can select one of these themes you purchased. So since we are using Poop Free theme, I will click here on install, paste, install, and let's wait for the theme to be installed. And after that we have to activate theme and import demo data. So let's click here on activate. After the activation, we will be redirected to this setup wizard from the theme. So let's click here on start, and on this page we have to install our required plugins. So just click here on next, select all the plugins, let's change bulk actions to install, and let's click on apply. Now this can take up to few seconds, it depends on your hosting. So let's wait for all these 10 plugins to be installed like this. And after the installation, we are probably going to be redirected to Elementor's welcome page like this. Yep. So we'll just close this page for now because we don't need that. And now let's click on this icon. And now we can import our demo data. So let's click on next, just follow this setup wizard, click on import demo data, continue import, and let's wait for the plugin to import everything for us. This can take up to a minute or two. So again, that depends on your hosting. So if you see this screen, you're good. So we can view site and we can check if everything is imported correctly. As we can see, we have a huge error here that says please add location before adding service error checker short code. So let's first check if everything is fine. Yep, everything looks good here. So let's go back to the dashboard, and now we'll go here to Sweep&Go core locations, and now click here on add new location. So you'll have to log in here with your Sweep&Go OpenAPI account to OpenAPI. So click on this page, we'll select the location like this, and I will finalize connection. So since I have two locations, I will repeat the process like this, and I will select another one. I will finalize connection. And there is one more thing that we have to do before we check if everything works fine, and that is we will go to the client onboarding settings, and we will enable client onboarding form like this. So let me show you first why we have to do that. So I will use this zip code, enter here and click on free quote, and now we'll be redirected to a Sweep&Go portal. So we don't want that. We want to keep our visitors here on our website. So we'll just select enabled, we'll save changes, we'll refresh page here, type the zip code you have and click on free quote. So now we are on our client onboarding page, but here we are missing the header. So how to fix that issue? So that's not the issue, but we cannot import that for you during the import part. So we'll go here to header and footer. We will find this Poop Free client onboarding header, and we will copy this shortcode. So go back here to Sweep&Go core pages. Let's find these two client onboarding pages. So okay, like this. Let's just paste that shortcode here and click update. I will do the same for another location. So on another location we are using service plans, so I'll show you. So let's go back to the home page. Let's copy this zip code here, and yeah, we have this header that you can edit later. So let's see if our form works fine. Yeah, this is our regular client onboarding. So let's go back to the home page so we can check the one with the service plans enabled. Okay, so let's select this, get free quote, and as you can see, we have these service plans enabled. I want to check one more thing here. So we have the settings. Yeah, everything looks good here. So now you have a successfully created professional and functional poop scooping website. Now you have to change the content for yourself, and I want to show you one more thing. So we'll go back to the store, and for all the themes you have this live preview and documentation. So we'll click on documentation, and you'll be redirected directly to the poop free theme documentation. So we have all the videos, and for the installation, then for the getting started section, for example, how to update the logo, favicon, phone and socials, everything is recorded here. So from header, footer, menu navigation, and I suggest you to check this documentation, and so you can start editing your website. Also, here is a child theme, and these are the integrations videos for integration with other Sweep&Go plugins. And there's frequently asked questions section in case you need that. If you don't find the answer here, please feel free to reach out to our support over email or over the tickets from our store. Thank you again for watching, and see you next time.